Emergency is back in India, but it is not being declared by Indira Gandhi. It is being drafted very quietly in Karnataka, and it is not coming for your tanks or typewriters. It is coming for you. The meme that you posted, the reel that you shared, the joke that you sent to your private WhatsApp group, the angry voice note that you may have recorded. Congratulations, under Karnataka's new anti-fake news bill, you could face up to 7 years in jail for that. And no, it does not matter whether you were joking, because the joke is on you. My name is Sharan and I'm here to explain Karnataka's new proposed anti-fake news and hate speech laws.
The Karnataka government has proposed a draft law to ban the promotion and spread of fake news on social media.
क्या इन सब पर भी कार्रवाई होगी या कानून सिर्फ चुनिंदा आवाजों पर ही चलेगा?
What's in them, why they're controversial, and why they matter to you. This is not just about Karnataka, but it is about what India can potentially become next. And it is not just you and I who are in danger, but the young population in this country who want nothing but their freedom. In June 2025, the Karnataka Congress government introduced two bills: the Misinformation and Fake News Prohibition Bill and the Hate Speech and Hate Crimes Prevention and Control Bill. Together, they're being called Karnataka's digital lathi charge, and they go way beyond just tackling deep fakes or riot rumors. These laws could criminalize everything from a bad pun to a political meme. So let me translate the legalese into human language, because these bills certainly won't do that. First, the Misinformation and Fake News Prohibition Bill. Any false or misleading statement of fact, even recklessly made, can land you in jail for 2 to 5 years. And what does fake news include? Fake news includes misquoting, edited videos, or just plain fabricated content. And if you post that on social media, up to 7 years jail plus a fine of ₹10 lakhs. And no bail unless the judge is convinced that you are innocent. Read that again very carefully. Not proven guilty, but proven innocent. The burden is on you. This is peak reverse uno. And the second one, fake news authority. The government will create a fake news regulatory authority, and it is headed by the Minister of Kannada and Culture. Because of course, in today's India, clearly ministers and MLAs are the best judges of truth. Very neutral, very scientific people. Thirdly, the Hate Speech and Hate Crime Bill. Promoting hatred, intolerance, or inciting harm based on religion, gender, caste, etc. can get you up to 3 years in jail, even if it is just a tweet, reel, or a comment. No need for actual violence, even hurt feelings may count. Satire, religious teaching, and academic work are exempt only if they do not advocate hatred. And who gets to decide on what is counted as hate or misinformation? You guessed it. It is not a judge, not an expert, not even you, but it is the same authority which is packed with politicians of the same flock. Thirdly, you may ask, is this not about fake news? So why should we worry about it? And this is where it gets interesting. Pause for a minute. You might be thinking, what's the problem? Isn't it fake news and fake news is bad? Isn't hate speech dangerous? Should we not be doing something about it? Yes, but here's the thing. Bad laws don't become good just because they sound good. The problem is not with fighting fake news. The problem is how we are doing it. With very vague language, no independent oversight, no safeguards for dissent, satire, or even honest mistakes. It's like fighting germs with a flamethrower. Sure, the germs die, but so does everything else around it. And let's not forget, fake news is always what the other side is saying. Your facts is their propaganda, and their facts is your misinformation. And that is how it works in political content. Anti-fake news can quickly become anti-free speech. So why is this so dangerous? This is not a crackdown on lies by any means. It is a crackdown on life online. Let's understand the risks of what these bills actually present. First of all, the definitions are very vague. Words like anti-feminism, promoting superstition, disrespecting Sanatan symbols are completely undefined. What is Sanatan symbol? Your grandmother's morning puja can be included as Sanatan culture, but your satire of it could be criminal. It depends on the judge or your neighbor or your MLA, and anybody can testify that this is hurting somebody's religious sentiments. And the penalties are quite massive for relatively minor offences. Jail for 7 years and 10 lakh rupees fine for a manipulated reel. Content takedowns are ordered even before the trial is concluded, according to this. And what happens if you don't comply with a court order? 25,000 rupees fine per day until you're broke or you're in jail, whichever comes first. And there's another problem, presumption of guilt. In a proper democracy, you're innocent until proven guilty. But in Karnataka 2025, you're guilty if the government feels like it till you prove that you're innocent. So who is really protesting these bills? Actually, everyone. Internet Freedom Foundation says it's a constitutional disaster. News Laundry, which is often seen to be siding with the Congress, says that the bill needs to be binned. Indian Express called it digital emergency. And the tech firms, they're quietly worried about the compliance chaos that comes with it. When even journalists, activists, tech bros, and even right-wing influencers are saying the same thing, you know that the law is absolutely terrible. Karnataka's IT Minister Priyank Kharge says that this bill is about protecting citizens from fake news and harmful speech. Look, this is not just a Karnataka thing. Other states are also watching. If this passes here, Delhi, Maharashtra, UP, they'll all copy-paste it faster than a student with ChatGPT. And that's the reality with crackdown on dissent in India. You might think, oh, I'm not posting anything political, I post dog and cat reels. But tomorrow, if you joke about religion, misquote a politician, or criticize a policy, you're the criminal. And Karnataka's Congress is setting the trend. This is how freedom dies, and Siddaramaiah is doing it by stamping on it. Not with a bang, but with a clause in a bill that no one read and no one even reported about. Pause for a minute and think. If you're watching this, you still have your voice. Use it. Share this video, tag your MLA, demand that the bill be withdrawn. Because if we wait too long, we'll be forwarding memes from prison, and I'll probably see you there.